This is our Surviving the Student Center workshop. Basically, what does your student center do for you? I'm Jessie. I'm one of your Arts and Letters ambassadors, and I'm going to be presenting this to you today. So first off, why should you attend this workshop? What is this workshop giving to you? So this workshop is meant to help students gather more information about their student centers, which allows for their academic journeys to go a lot more smoothly. You'd be surprised at how much stuff you can do in your student center and all of the things that it can provide for you. So we're going to go through some of the many important resources on the Student Center so that you're better equipped to move forward and know your requirements and sign up for your classes. Overview. So we're going to teach you how to look into your transfer credit, your academic requirements, how to search for classes that meet those requirements, and then how to apply for graduation if that's the step that you're heading for. So first off, we're going to open up our student center. I'm going to switch over to mine real quick. As you can see right here, you're going to see your Sac State Student Portal. First thing you're going to do is you're going to click Student Center, which is the first quick link right here. It's asking me to log in. And then after you approve your DUA request, mine just timed out because I was sitting here for a while. After you approve your DUA request, you're going to see that you're right here and you're at your student center. And it can be almost like instinct to just like start clicking on stuff. But the thing I'm always going to tell you is it's easier for your advisors and it's a lot easier for you if the first thing that you do on your student center is switch to full site. When you're on switch to full site, you'll see right here that it has a lot of the stuff that we're going to be looking at today. But since we're only focusing on those four resources, I'm going to start with those. So first off, your transfer credit. So if you ever took a class somewhere else, your AP classes or anything like that, and you want to see how they transferred over, we can actually open up this little tab right here. And you'll notice it has a lot of things on it, but you're going to go click Transfer Credit Report, and then right here, and then you're going to press the blue arrows right next to it, and you're going to click Go. And you'll notice right here, I've taken a couple of AP classes, so those all popped up what they come out for their Sac State course title. But I haven't taken a lot of transfer courses, so you'll notice that's empty. But if you are transferring in any community college courses, any classes from any other 4 years, they should pop up here with any requirements that they meet. And that would also let you know how many units have transferred over, and it has all of the academic policy surrounding transfer credit here as well. Now you know that those courses have transferred over, but you also want to know exactly what they apply to. So then we would go all the way up, go to Student Center. And I think this is a good rule of thumb because sometimes when you click the back arrow, it'll reload your whole Student Center. So when you go up there, it kind of makes the process a bit easier. And you're going to go back to that same drop-down menu that we were looking at before. You're going to click Academic Requirements, the little blue arrows right next to it. And then you'll see right here, my academic requirements report pops up. So what you can see right now is that we have a lot of stuff to be looking at. If you have what year you would have started your degree, so your catalog, right? So your GPA should pop up there as well as your units earned, which you always want to make sure that you're looking at. We also have, if you do apply for graduation, which we're going to teach you to do at the end of this presentation, if you have, it should pop up with something that says applied for graduation right here and the grad term that you said you were expected to graduate. And now for understanding the report itself, you want to make sure that you understand these little icons right here. You have the green check for requirement is satisfied. You have a yellow diamond, which means it's in progress. Those are usually classes that you're taking at that moment in time. And then a red square for something that's not complete. If you're a newer student on campus, you're going to see a lot more of those red boxes just because they just mean that you have those requirements left. But I assure you, by the time that you're ready to walk out of campus, all of those will be green checks. So, for example, we're going to scroll down a little bit. You'll notice that I'm taking my race and ethnicity right now. So that course is a yellow diamond. But you've noticed I've already taken my foreign language and all these other requirements. Those are green checks. But I still have to take my writing intensive. So you'll see that there's a red box right there. And it also tells me just exactly what courses that I should take to meet that requirement. And that doesn't just go for your GE and GR. If you scroll all the way down, you'll actually see that it pops up for your major as well, and I'll tell you exactly what courses meet what requirements. And it'll have a lot more options for things such as this elective requirement, where I'll tell you you can view all 100 classes that actually meet the requirement that you're looking to meet. But say you see all these courses and you actually want to go ahead and search for your classes, I'm actually going to show you a method, a couple of methods on that as well. So we're going to scroll all the way back up. We're going to press go to. I'm going to press Student Center. Click the blue arrows right next to it. And then when you're here, you're going to notice these little blue hyperlinks right here on the side. You're actually going to click search. And you're going to press the term. Make sure that it says for the term that you're searching classes for. Since the next term right now is fall 2025, that's what I'm going to click on. And you look, if you have like an exact course that you're looking for, say I'm looking to take Comms 100B, I can actually do that. Make sure to also always click show open classes only. And it will show you all Comms 100B sections that are going to be offered this next semester. But there's also other ways to search up classes, such as you can put in what days that you can only take classes, any times that are the times that work for you. But you can also search up classes to include any GE, GR requirement that you're looking to fulfill. So say that you're looking to fulfill one of your upper division GE courses. You'll actually see that course attribute area, and you'll see all of the GE areas right here. Say I'm looking for a GE area D. You can actually put that right here, put greater than or equal to in this course number, and then 100. Because we're looking for an upper division course to fulfill that requirement. And you're gonna press search, and it might take a second just because it's pulling up that many courses, but when it loads, you'll see that it'll pop up all of these courses, their times, where they're located. Some of their instructions, like instructors will still say to be announced or even their um, locations. Just because it's early on in the semester, they might not all pop up just yet. But if the time, for example, says TBA, that usually means that the class is online asynchronous. If a class has a time but says web online, such as, let me see if I can find one. Mm. So, for example, this one doesn't say web online, but if it said web online right here, and then this is the time, that just means that's the time that you would meet on Zoom for the class that to happen. And that would kind of help you find courses that are best, fit to your schedule and stuff like that. So you always want to make sure that you check for that. Now, say that you found all your courses for next semester. You're like, these are all the courses that I want. I've searched them all up. You can actually go right back up and I'm going to take you to the last part of our presentation, which is our student center graduation application. So say you're done. You've done all of this, you've searched all your classes, you're taking your last few classes that you need to take to graduate. You're actually going to go here and you'll see that in that same drop-down bar. This drop-down bar is literally going to save your life. It has most of your resources on it. You're going to click apply for graduation and you're going to click these blue arrows right next to it. And you'll see that you can, well, mine says view graduation status since I've applied for graduation, but it would say apply for graduation, and then you would be able to change it. And you can also go in, update your expected grad term, but just letting you know there is a fee that is charged every time you change your grad term from one semester to another. So kind of going into get advising to just know how many classes you have left before you apply for graduation is always your best bet. And that's how to apply for graduation. It's almost a 30-second process. I know that I didn't show you the exact application here, but honestly, it's just when you go in, you put in your expected grad term, and then you would be done with the application. Now, if you found this information helpful or you're looking for more information that is more specific to you, you'll see that we have our Make Sage your home. So any information that you need about Sage, this QR code right here is actually for you to schedule appointments. If you want to follow us on Instagram by chance, you can do that as well. We have our phone number. We also have our email address written here as well. We also have a TikTok, which is the same as our Instagram. So if you're looking to follow us on social media, and if you're looking for where we're located, we actually have our hall number right on here. We are in Calaveras 138. So make sure to come and visit us and make sure to make Sage your home.